девушкой. Да, тут какой-то происходит просто жесть какая-то. Этими двумя буквами часто называют всем известного выпускника прикладной математики Ленинградского государственного университета. Ладно, понятно. Всего хорошего. Есть такой мем. Ну, не знаю. Кто знает. Двумя буквами. Моя самооценка после игры ниже плинтуса, ну спасибо. Да и шо, мы приезжаем. Давайте на взаимодействие общаться не умеем. Не принимаем взаимодействие.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to our stream number 311 on this beautiful 4th of February 2026. I heartily welcome you all, and I'm hoping from all my heart that everything is just beautiful on your side, that you're feeling good, that you're having a great day, and you don't have a headache like I do today from the beginning of the day. Actually, from the night almost, I can say, when a sound suddenly awakened me. And yeah, so this is a story of the beginning of everything. But we are going to continue today with what we have started now 2 days ago. We are going to continue with our vibe coding, as I found out how it is called if we are using an AI to code something. So we're going to continue to do that. We have had beautiful improvements with the ability finally to have XP gains with our soul sparks. Also, we have now a hunger and thirst. Mechanics in the game. A few things are still not working. For example, we as the character are not gaining at the moment health, and so this is something that we're going to correct. I hope we're gonna do that. But as always, whatever might go on stream, if we are some deep into the code or doing something fun, whatever might go on stream, please know that if you want to talk about something that is going on in your life and you would like to talk about it on stream or without the stream, then write me a direct message or write here in the chat and say, man, so much is going on, I would like to talk to someone. And I'm here for you. You're here for me, so never forget that. With these words, let's try to dive in to our gamified. Yes, it's working. Our gamified gamified habits tracker, which I'm gonna call "To Get a Better Habits" probably, but I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. So, what do we have so far? We have our soul sparks, which are, as I said, finally, as it appears, at least gaining some experience points. Somehow it appears like the bar is not working, the XP bar is not working, but our hunger system is working. So at the moment, I think it's probably a little bit like not enough. Just 0.1% every hour is added to the hunger, and with that we have to feed our soul sparks, and also the dehydration system, which works a little bit different. At the moment it is growing in the same rate as hunger, which is probably also not the best thing, but you don't give something to drink to our soul spark, but simply are drinking yourself. And so if you are basically drinking water, of course, not alcohol things, then you can say, yeah, I've drunken 500 milliliters, so half a liter today. And with this, the thirst of our soul sparks is decreased as well by 10%. So as we can see here, they are not dehydrated anymore. What do you think, friends? Cool? I think it's cool. I like it myself, at least, so far. I haven't had much time to try it out myself because I was just lying down and headache. But at the moment, I'm feeling a little bit better, so we can try out some stuff. And also, as I said before, there is still this big problem with the health and action points of our own character, because that is not regenerating how it should. It should regenerate every minute with the 1%, but that is not happening. Also, the other strange thing that is going on. So let's say we have a Soul Spark, like our... Let's go with our Scale Drake, the better one. Great name, I think. So if we are going to use that in our battle arena, right, then it doesn't matter how the stats were when we were taking a look on him in our My Sparks view. The moment the battle arena starts, he has full HP and AP, which is wrong. Which is obviously wrong, but this is the way at the moment. So this is something that we have to correct as well. So we have already 2 points, right? I think. So this is what we have written yesterday as a prompt. What was the last number of yesterday? It was 46. Okay, so today is gonna be 47. And we are going to write down. So first of all, actually it was quite a good work. Finally, we have at least this, right? Probably what I would like to test out as well is if our Soul Spark is going to evolve, like if it is really getting a full level, for example. But that's gonna be not so easy, I'm realizing. Oh, also, yeah. Okay, let's start to write down at least points. So our character HP, AP, regeneration is not working. Then 48. Entering a battle full health, that is also bad. Full HP, AP, that is wrong as well. Then what else? What was the third thing? Can someone remember? I was talking about it, and then third thing. Entering battle full HPA. Oh yeah, I remembered. After a battle, I don't like it how it is simply... Actually, 2 things. So I don't like it like when the bar is in the middle and it's probably turning orange. We can't see it because it's orange on orange. It's not a smart UI decision. Bars orange on orange. That's the problem. And that's with every bar, I think, not... Which is going down, and at the end of a battle... Alright, so if we're getting to the end of a battle... Boom, this is going too fast. There should be something like, yeah, you have won, you probably gained so much XP for the Soul Spark, so much XP for ourselves, so much gold. Are we gaining gold with the battle? I just wonder. Oh my god, we are gaining gold. How much gold are we actually gaining? I don't think that it's a good idea that we're gaining gold so much. I mean, why would Soul Spark have gold? Right? So this is maybe something that we don't really need. How about our XP, by the way? No, let's fight. Let's fight till the end. Scale Drake against Scale Drake. But look at this, our Scale Drake has 120 HP. Oh. You see that, friends? I think I realized something. That is the problem which is happening. Wow, this is a very crazy, strange problem. So it appears like once we are in the battle arena, we don't really see the HP and AP of the Scale Drake, but instead it is always the HP and AP of our character. And this makes sense, though it is bad, of course, right? What was the sound? I don't understand. What was the blub blub? Does someone else has the problem in Discord that I don't know what is doing the dude all the time? Yeah, I don't know. Something with the dude. I mean, yeah. Okay. So friends, this is a problem. Or what do you say? What about those stats, by the way? Are those... I think those are wrong stats as well. The 70 and 85, that's wrong. Yeah, but let's fight. Let's fight. Well, that is totally confusing, actually, with the health. Okay, we have 111 XP. Yeah, that is strange. That is very strange. This information is wrong here. Like, totally wrong. I mean, this, I assume, is actually attack. This is defense. This is the symbol for defense. This is attack, right? But it should be just a tenth of that, because I've reduced it at some point. Also, friends, we have a Pokemon in our chat. A wild Geodude. Those are the best dudes. Those are the best dudes, if you want to catch it. Catch. There we go. Oh, the Pokemon already escaped. That was too slow. Yeah. Okay. Pew, pew. Gag, hello there. Moin, moin. Na, wie geht's? Wie geht's heute? Bist du bereit zu coden? Are you ready to code? Gut, und dir? Kopfschmerzen. Kopfschmerzen habe ich, aber sonst ganz gut. Gax asking how are you, and he's fine. What about me? And I'm saying I have a headache. Verstehe ich. Yeah, I understand it as well. So, what about coding? Was denkst du? Versuchst du heute was zu beginnen? Are you trying to start something? As promised yesterday? Wie gestern versprochen. Oh my god, we don't have Soul Fusions. I think I don't have a Furox yet. But this is not the point, of course, right? Chaos Attacker. What does it actually mean? What does it even mean? And I think there's still something wrong with the elements. Or with the attack power themselves. But yeah, we have to dive into that later. I'm not sure how I... he's saying, I'm not sure how I have... how I am imagining how he's going to start. You just start. You don't have to show us anything. You can just code together in a way, right? So, like co-working. I mean, you don't have to show anything if you don't want to, or just being here, doing it together, in a way. I mean, you can say, "Wow, this works," something, or you wanna make a call, something, and you wanna show. But I think if you're just starting, you have to figure out a lot first. So what is my thought at the moment? That I want to see if we are actually be able to develop our Soul Spark. Cox writes, yeah, watch a tutorial on Godot and I needed assets, which I don't have. Have you downloaded Godot? Because there are like sample things. Do you have that? Because there's like a robot like a robot a Robocop thing. Is it something that you could use? Because if I remember right, when I was trying out Godot, you get with the, not sure, only got the engine. I'm very sure that there is a sample and I'm quite sure it was from Godot themselves, like from the developers. Godot sample. Hello there, Vicky on Kick. So you're making habit tracker, or are you using one coding something else? No, I am developing a habit tracker. So this is actually it already. Those are the beginnings. So you can let me finish the fight if we can. Yes. So this is already the habit tracker. So we can create habits which are going to be repeated every day. For example, push-ups, or let's say reading something and so on. And every time when you are finishing a quest or a sub-quest, you are getting XP, gold, and a battle ticket at the moment. So we're very much in the beginning, but to try out everything. And with this battle token, you can start a fight in the battle arena. And as you may realize, some relations to other games which start with po and end with on. They're little monsters which I call Soul Sparks, and they have different elements, different powers and so on, and you can fight, right? And you can not just fight, but also use Soul Fusion orbs to catch them, right? So those are the basics at the moment. Because I was trying out quite a lot of different habit trackers as well. Cute, you like name? Yeah, man, very cool. I love that you like it. So at the moment we have just 10, but as I said, it's just the beginning. Also, they're like very, very cute ones, but yeah, it's already making a little bit fun actually, and also we're going for it. So do you think, is it a good idea? Is it something you would maybe use? But I wanted to take a look, by the way, on Godot sample game or something. I'm not sure it was. Download. This is just the engine. Here, Godot demo project. I think that is this. Give a try. I think that it is. So it's basically on the main page. Kakaz, if you're still with us. And Wiki writes, yeah, definitely something to try out. Cool. Actually, you can already try it out, but it's very much in the beginning of everything. So please be aware that it can be erased at some point. So like data has which change and so on. But if you like to try it out, you can do it already for free, of course, at the moment. That is the link which I can give. And also, if you... Oh, wait, I need to send that on... we have to give it to you on Kik. Kik. Here we go. So if you want to try it out, here's the link. And if you're realizing, man, how about this and that, we can talk about it. Maybe we can do it on stream.
15 is now following.
Thank you very much for the follow. I think you're the first real person on Quick. Thank you for the follow. You're the first real person, probably. But it would be great to hear as well. So what about you? Are you into developing something? Do you have anything to do with software development? So we are going back. We are going big. Doopy doo. So Kakat says, have you found it? Shall I send you the link maybe as well? To the... Oh, sorry. It kicked me out of Kick when I clicked on the link. All good, all good. Yeah, you should open it in a new thing. You're gonna look at it later? Yeah, oh, cool. The third-person shooter. I think that is the yeah, that is the very cool thing. This looks very amazing, and you can use all the assets actually for free, I think. Basically, you could use that already to do a kind of mega bonk, right? Because that was the idea. So if you want to have the link right away to that, here it is. Can I call you Wick? Is okay? Wick. What did you say? Lol, I will once I'm off work. All good. You don't have to rush. But I said if there are things when you're trying out the app that you say, man, that would be cool if it would be in there, don't hesitate, write me about it, and maybe we can implement it, because, right, if you like it, we can try to add it. And Kak writes, I watched a tutorial on 2D. Oh, you wanted to, because you want to do a 2 and 3D, right? Yeah, you can call me Wick or Eve. Or is it EV or is it Eve? I think it's better for starters. I'm not sure. You know what I liked about it, because it is it's beautiful. That's what I liked about it. Because it really looks beautiful. Here's also like the 3D and 2D viewport demo. Either works, then you're going to be Eve. That's a cool name. I like Eve. Okay, so our friend Cax wants to try out to develop a 2D, 3D game mix. And first time trying out Godot, a game engine. So do we have again a Pokemon on our chant, by the way? Or Eevee, right? Because actually you're like Wiki Eevee. That's cool name actually as well. Like Kiwi. By the way, you're writing wo. Is it like whoop? Or is it more like a German wo? Like where? 2.5D game demo, okay. Yeah, so much about Godot. Let's get back to our work. So what problems do we have? Oh, I wanted to try out if our level 1 Scale Drake the better one, the better one. I have given the name myself, but I still find it kind of funny. Okay, I think I just killed it right away. How much XP do we need? It's level 2. Oh wait, but there is something very weird going on. It now has 120 HP out of 79. How does this work? How does this work? Woo! It's an excitement and happy. Okay, it's the English woo. Woo! That's cool. And also, Eevee, if I may say it like that, I asked, are you interested in development yourself, like software development, app development, or how it comes that that you are here in a way, right? All right. So our Soul Spark is level 2, but I'm not sure if the attributes have increased. That is something I should have checked out. 7.2. I mean, it was stronger from the beginning than this one, but I'm not sure if it has really increased actually. Evie writes, yes, I've tried to learn Python on my own as well as HTTP. Cool. That's very interesting. So just learning, not yet any own projects, because as you might realize, I am not programming as well. I'm doing the wipe coding, which I found out is using AI to code, and to be more precise, I use Lovable in this regard. I mean, I've built this project now in 3 or 4 days, I think, because I had very long this idea of doing something like that, but never got to it because I was not able to program, right? And it does take quite a long while to learn programming. Okay, so we have quite a few problems. Bars orange and orange, and the problem with the HP now. Evie writes, I've successfully made a program, yet sadly, other than a hello world. You think it's sadly, it's not a hello world, because everyone starts with it? But sounds good. It sounds very good. Yeah, everyone is usually doing the hello world. I mean, it's like the basic. HTML, hello world. Then this should be your next project. I mean, just kidding, of course, right? It's not so important to do that. So, how do you like it so far? Or was it like a long while ago? Or are you doing it right now, like learning that? Okay, let's start to write down things. Our character HP AP regeneration. Okay, so how are we going to describe that? Also, why does the Fina has 72 of 60 HP? How does this work? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so our character HP AP regeneration. What should we start with first, actually? I mean, the easiest is probably to say it should not use orange on orange. Evie writes, lol, I ain't that talented. I have picked up and put it back down a lot over the last 4 years. Yeah, I do understand you very well. Life keeps happening sadly, but I still try to absorb whatever knowledge I can. That is a very wise thing to do. And I totally understand you, because actually I'm streaming already for at least 3 years, but sometimes I'm doing breaks like 6-7 months or a year the last time, so oh yeah, I can tell you, I do understand you in this, totally. But I think the most important thing is never give up, don't stop, right? And in a way it is true. It's not just words, but it is really important to just go on with things that you would like to do. So true, right? So it's time to start now your project. Hello world. Right now. Can you remember anything about Okay, that was a wrong shortcut. Wrong shortcut. Yeah, I was asking, do you remember anything about your HTTP? Because you had just a black screen right now. Sorry for that. Okay. Could we actually say we don't need orange bars at all? And there should be probably just gray with the experience one. Probably at least for health, right? Because it's in any way it's gonna have a color. So it's either gonna be green if it's full, or it's going to orange, red, and so on, right? So I think that is something that we can say. The health bars, or HP bars, HP bars, should be gray themselves, but as already now Is it like called color coded? Independence of the value? Because otherwise, at the moment, it is sometimes orange on orange. Evie writes, I remember some. But do you have like a dream what you would like to do with the knowledge of Python and HTTP? Is there something that there is like growing already for years, more than 4, as it appears? Themselves. At the moment it is sometimes orange on orange. Like the middle values. Values. About 50. So the health bars, HP bars of our character and our soul sparks character. Color coded. The health bars of our character and our soul sparks everywhere, actually. I think it's better if we are writing down everything. Character overview, my sparks. Oh, let's no my stats. In the my stats tab, my stats tab, my sparks tab should be gray themselves. Like the experience bar of the character overview. But as already, somehow this sounds wrong, I don't know. But as already. Alright, health bars of our character and our soul sparks. Because action points doesn't matter, they're always purple on orange. Evie writes, lol, not really, I have had a lot of small stuff, like maybe this will be neat to make, but I haven't had any that have stuck with me for more than maybe a couple of days. Still trying to find that thing that just sticks with me. Yeah, I have so many ideas and so many ideas, and I'm trying now using the AI possibility, which is I think like a genie a little bit, like at the magic lamp. You just have to write the words, but you have to be precise, right? Because otherwise the 3 wishes are going to be gone. So this is what I'm learning, but yeah, I have to say this AI topic with the vibe coding, which is called, that is really amazing so far. So even if you're not learning maybe coding itself, you could already do the little things that come up that would be need to have and need to make. The health bars, HP of our character and our soul sparks everywhere. Character overview, my stats tab, my sparks tab, and in the battle arena, of course. Oops, sorry, and battle arena should be gray themselves, like the experience bar. but is already color-coded in the independence. Dependence. Depend. There should be somewhere an A. Dependence. Yeah, English difficult. Oh, there's no. There should be no A's. So, friends, we have Pokemon at least in the Twitch chat. I have to say, if you want to catch it. Evie, if I may ask, do you remember at one of the things that would be neat to make? Maybe something comes into mind. Anything about it? Because honestly, I want to start, get you to start with me in a way to just do it. Just do it. Why? How was it possible that I was writing sometimes wrong? Okay. So this is one point, but the more important thing is, of course, the health problems. Zoe's Park. XP. Spark XP, and what else did we have? I didn't like the 5 end of battle overview dialogue. Yeah, that would be very good. Dialogue. Huntail escaped. Honestly, I've read a little bit something wrong there. It was not Huntail, but yeah. End of battle overview dialogue. Okay. So basically the result, right? So at some point, I'm of course thinking about a little world where we can go. Also maybe some professions like cooking and creating soul fusion orbs or potions and so on. And also of course a multiplayer. So PvP and fighting together probably against people. Maybe against people as well. But yeah, we have to figure out the basics first. Because I'm trying to repair those little problems already for the 4th or 5th day. But step by step. Okay, how are we going to continue? Let's do the topic with our character HP AP regeneration, right? We have now successfully implemented the HP AP regeneration for our my smileys, my sparks. That is working. But it is still not working for our character. So that what is visibly in the character overview. Games Mike, my friend. Hello there. Здравствуй, друг мой. Hello, my friend. What is the day of the word? The day of the word? The word of the day. That is working. this roundabout is working. So that what is visible in the character overview and my stats tab. Beep, 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 beep. Our character HP AP regeneration. We have now successfully implemented the AP. But it's still not working for our character. So the health and action points that are visible. I wonder why it is not working, because that is something that we have implemented a while ago, right? Didn't I say that actually it is saving? No, let's fight alone. What is happening if we're fighting ourselves? We have this health. 14. And now we died. No, we died. So what? Is that saved somewhere? No. So it's just gone. But I'm quite sure that I have written that down the last time, right? No, I did not write it down again. Like, it was our prompt from the day before yesterday. Okay. So actually, I'm just surprised that it is working. Like, it is refreshing AP and health P. And health P. Doop doop doopy. And also I wanted to find out, is it possible to delete the drink water thing? What is going to happen if I do that? This will also delete 4 subquests. I think it is possible at the moment, right? That is a little bit dangerous. Because if you're deleting this, then your soul sparks are going to die in a way, because you can't hydrate them anymore. So probably we should make this task not deletable. I also have made a mistake. Drink water yourself. Drink water yourself and hydrate your soul sparks. Okay, it's more or less understandable, isn't it? Isn't it? Is implement. Oh my god. Implement it now. Here as well. Then, what have we found out? That entering a battle with full HP AP. Isn't actually the bigger problem? We don't have any tickets at the moment, right? Let's go for something that they probably want to do today, right? Which I have not done yet, because otherwise I don't remember what I have done and what I have not done. So let's say all of this. Just getting a little bit tickets here. Just let's get a little bit of the tickets. So if you're fighting, choose a bow spark. Yeah, the HP AP is like literally from the person. That is the bigger problem. That is actually the bigger problem. There is a mistake. When entering a battle arena with a Zolspark selected in the My Sparks tab, arena with Zolspark selected in my top. The Zolspark does not have the HP AP correctly saved before in the My Sparks tab, but instead has suddenly full health and the max AP from the character. User character. I think we should code user character or something. User. How do you write character in English? With CH? Games Mike. What are you? Oh, you. You're playing music? You're playing the sax? You still did not answer me anything, my friend. What is the word of the day? Have you learned a new word today? A new Russian word? Or not so far, then we can find the word for you. And also, are you playing, by the way, any instruments, I wonder? For example, the saxophone? I can't remember if I asked you about that before. Character. How to write character. Is it written with CH, right? Character, that was right. User character. Please correct that. So that if fighting with a selected in the my sparks so spark, then in the beginning of the battle it has to have. Oh, Games Mike, you are finding the best words. Общество знания, which is general knowledge, right? Because maybe I don't know the word as well. General knowledge. Where did you find this word today? Social studies? Somehow I would not really... Are you sure? Are you sure? I don't even know how to write it, man. Общество. Общество. Of Deutsch. Oh no, what happened there? Who's that? What? How did we get here? Somehow I don't understand how we get here actually at all. Знание. Social studies, really? Gamesmag writes, a Ukrainian, a Russian, and a Kazakh were discussing school subjects. Oh. Gemeinschaftskunde, really? I thought it's more like general knowledge, actually. Civic education. Interesting. And was it on Twitch that you have seen that? Yum, yum, yum. The HP AP saved in the Spark. Not my soul sparks, my sparks. Am I writing that always wrong? My sparks, because I don't want to have it too long. User writes Discord. Or are you like in a discussion Discord channel? So it was not like a Twitch stream or something? It has to have HPAP saved in the My Sparks tab. Oh, language learning, interesting. My friend, you are a person, really. That is, you are taking part in discussions in Russian. Discord. To learn language. That's something. Then it has to have the AP saved in. If fighting with our user character, information saved in the My Stats tab and the character overview. And then, of course, those HP AP have to be used. Pew, pew, pew. I hope it's not breaking everything again. So that if we are fighting with it selected in the My Spark, then in the beginning of the battle, the super has to have HPAP saved in the My Sparks tab. If fighting with our user character, information saved in the My Stats tab and the character overview, then of course HPAP have to be used. Then of course those be used. I'm already thinking that maybe instead of using like a separate for at least for a database, right, like a separate user character and My Sparks, so instead of that, maybe we just should create a user character which is basically a My Spark, right, so that we don't have to every time try to bring that not together, but that we can handle everything with the same approach. But also it could lead to other difficulties, right? At the end of the battle at the right places. User, actor, HP, AP information in the character overview, my stats, and as I said before, we have to write down everything as precise as possible. And the HP, AP of a used in the battle. So Spark is already happening in the My Sparks tab. Okay. I think we're going now to the next point, and after that we're going to read this again because it's gonna be confusing maybe. Okay, the health bars, HP bars of our character and our soul sparks everywhere. Character overview, my stats tab, my sparks tab, and battle arena should be gray themselves, like the experience bar of the character overview. But as already color coded, independence of the value, because otherwise at the moment it is sometimes orange on range, orange on orange. Values around, values around. I think around is better than about, because that means it's higher than it, right? Around 50. Zolspark XP. Oh, that is working already, right? Is it not? Or what was the problem with the Zolspark XP? I mean, we are gaining it. That is okay. I think there's definitely something wrong still with the leveling mechanics. Yeah, so maybe we need something like at the end of the battle. Like combine that with if our user or our fighting Scale Drake, our fighting Soul Spark, are leveling up, right? At the end of a battle in the battle arena, there should pop up a kind of dialogue or overview showing the result of the battle. Actually, I have implemented it already. At the moment, there is something at the end of the battle, which the user has to acknowledge by clicking on Pocket Catch for the Seadra. By clicking, okay. There is something appearing, but it's right away. But just for 1 second. So, in addition, right? No way, what I would like to do is in addition, if our user character or a selected for battle in the My Sparks tab for battle. So Spark is leveling up. There should be an additional by clicking additional dialogue overview showing the stats attributes changes. So what they were before and what they become on the new level. In addition, if our user character or an, right, because or an in the My Sparks tab selected for battle Zoospark is leveling up, there should be an additional dialog overview showing the stats attributes changes. So what they were before the level up and what they become on the new level. If our user character and our Soul Spark, our for battle Soul Spark is leveling up, then two separate windows have to show up. First for the user character, then for the per battle soul spark. So what they were before level up, what the attributes were before level up, and what they become on the new level. If our user character and our selected battle is leveling up, are leveling up. After the battle, then 2 separate windows have to show up. Which all have to be egg by clicking OK. Good. Good way to go. I think those things are very, very important. Also, I think we should change our hunger and dehydration thing, because at the moment, so after 12 hours, there's going to be just 1.2% of dehydration, right? I mean, hunger could maybe stay this way, right? Because we have actually to feed all of them. But drinking, we are doing every time. So I think I would increase drinking by 1% per hour. So it would mean 24% in one day, right? 24, 48. Yeah, I think it would be better. I think it would be better if that is higher. Yeah, I think I should try it out. Should try it out, friends. 51. Please change the dehydration increase rate for our soul sparks in the my sparks. Is my sparks? Yeah. Tab from 0.1% per hour to 1%, I said, right? Yeah, to 1%. 1% per hour. Per hour. The hunger rate has to remain as it is on 0.1% per hour. Yep. Should there be like also different problems? Or different buffs, debuffs between hunger and dehydration? I think obviously if the hunger is too high and also dehydration on 1%, I mean, if it's dehydration and 100%, then what do you think about if both hunger and dehydration are on 100%? The soul spark is dying. Man, I gotta cry. Actually, it's, you know, man, someone was touchy indeed. I think it would be something important, right? So when would a soul spark die then? Yeah, I think in the old Tamagotchi time, the Tamagotchi was dying as well, right? If you didn't feed it and everything for too long. I think that is a good idea. I think it's a very interesting, good idea. 52. Add the following. Thing. Mechanic. Mechanic. If both values for hunger and dehydration are going to be on 100%, then the soul spark is going to die. How to write die? I think you can see how really my headache is impacting me. You're going to die. Friends, I don't know how to write die at the moment. Sterben auf English. Die? Oh, that's why I can't find it, because it's D. Are actually English-speaking people which are learning German sometimes surprised that Germans are writing so much about die? Because it's an article, right? Is going to die. Deleted. Yeah, going to be deleted. So if you are not playing the game enough, but I am already thinking about a second chance. Oh, I have such an interesting idea. Ooh. But somehow I don't even want to talk about it. Because it should be secret. Man, but I have to write it down. I have to write it down, friends. Let me write it down secretly. The Picky Pack is in our chat. If you want to get it, write exclamation mark pocket catch. I don't have balls again. Yeah, Poksham. Yeah, let's get for 10, why not? Yeah, I think that's a very cool idea. But as I said, I don't want to talk about it. It's gonna be secret. Gonna be some secrets. If both values of hunger, both values for hunger and hydration are going to be on 100%, then the soul spark is going to be deleted. Bing, bing, bing. Doom, doom, doom. I'm not sure what else I would like to add already. Doopy doop boop boopy doop boo. my stats. And there's still this topic. But honestly, I think I would like to focus on what we have done so far. So let me read everything. And I think we're not going to stream that long as yesterday. So let's try to read everything. Find out if everything is cool. So, we have now successfully implemented the HP-AP regeneration of our MySparks, but it is still not working for our character. So the health and action points that are visible in the character overview in my stats tab, please implement the 1% per minute outside of a battle. Now here here as well. When entering a battle arena with a soul spark selected in the MySparks tab, the soul spark does not have the HP-AP correctly saved before in the MySparks tab, but instead has suddenly full health and the max HP-AP from the user character. Please correct that so that if we are fighting with a select in the MySpark soul spark, then it in the beginning of the battle the soul spark has to have HP-AP saved in the MySparks tab. If fighting with our user character, information saved in my stats tab and the character overview, then of course those HP-AP have to be used and saved at the end of the battle at the right places. User HP, the character overview, and the HP-AP of a used in the battle soul spark as already happening in the MySparks tab. The health bars of our character and our soul spark everywhere. The health bars of our character and our soul sparks everywhere. So in the character overview, MySparks tab should be gray themselves, like the experience bar of the character overview, but as already color-coded independence of the value, because otherwise at the moment it is sometimes orange on orange. End of battle overview dialog result. At the end of a battle in the battle area, there should pop up a kind of dialog or overview showing the result of the battle, which the user has to acknowledge by clicking OK. The moment there is something appearing, but it's just for 1 second. In addition, if our user character or in the MySparks tab selected soul spark is leveling up, there should be an additional dialog overview showing the stats attributes changes, so what the attributes were before they level up and what they become on the new level. If our user character and our selected for battle soul spark are leveling up after the battle are both leveling up after the battle, then two separate windows have to show up. Two separate pop-ups have to show up first for the separate pop-ups. Dialogues have to show up first for the user character, then for the selected for battle soul spark, which all have to be acknowledged by clicking OK. Please change the hydration increase rate for our soul sparks in the MySparks tab from 0.1 per hour to 0.1 per hour. The hunger has to remain as it is to the hunger increase rate has to remain as it is on 0.1 per hour. Add the following mechanic. If both values for hunger and dehydration are going to be on 100%, then the soul spark is going to die. Delete it. Add warning dialogues popping up when user is clicking on the My Sparks bar and the both values of a soul spark are both values of hunger and dehydration are on a dangerous 90. Bar and the just getting my sparks bar and both values of hunger and dehydration for a soul spark are on a dangerous 90%. Oh wait. Yeah, 190%. And mark those soul spark frames red. Red, similar to the selected for battle purple frame. I think and hopefully that is understandable. So add the following mechanic. If both values for hunger and dehydration are going to be on 100%, then the soul spark is going to die. Being deleted, I think. Being deleted. Add a warning dialogue. Add a warning dialog popping up when users click on the My Sparks bar. And both values of hydration are on dangerous 9% value. Which warns the user that if the soul spark is not feeded or hydrated soon, which warns the user that if the soul spark is not feeded. Is it written differently? Feeded or hydrated? to die. It's going to die. And mark those soul spark frames. And mark those soul spark frames for which the hunger dehydration value is at the dangerous 90% value, similar to the selected for battle purple frame. Yeah, friends. I think that's what we're going for. I think that's what we're going for today. Yeah, I think it's enough. Let's go for this. Let's go for this, friends. Sorry for that sound. Thinking. It's thinking. I will tackle these 6 improvements: character HBAP regen, correct battle HBAP loading, gray HP bar, backgrounds, persistent, better result dialogue with level up displays, increased dehydration rate, and soul spark death warning mechanics. It's quite a lot, actually, right? It's actually quite a lot. Ku-found escaped already. Okay. Creating better result dialogue component live. Installing level up dialogue Polish. Rendering level up dialogue Polish. We are currently investigating problems enabling lovable cloud. Sounds good. It sounds perfect for our project. We are using that. Sync dialogues with concise props updates. Tuning regen and hydration flow. Okay. Health 120%, action points 100%, 100 AP. I hope it did not break anything, friends. Polish and optimize hunger math minus, fixing Zolspark HPAP load, add gray HP visuals. Loading from DB and prepping. For battle dialogues. I think it's again loading just for the Soulspark HPAP. Have I written it a little bit wrong, maybe? But instead has if fighting with our user character information 7, then of course those HPAP have to be used. I'm not sure if that's maybe misunderstanding. Friends, I would like to do some push-ups Or maybe it is reasonable to read that. Pausing Spark HPAP to arena dialogues. I do wonder that if we are doing too complex stuff, like hard to do stuff like here, right? It is thinking quite a long time. Maybe because we do not have that many credit points, right? Credits. Just 5 for Dame. It is like doing that not as carefully or as thought through. I do wonder about that. Integrating dialogues and refreshing borders. Adding dialogues and refreshing borders now. Dialogues and borders updated gently. Fix battle. Wow. Marking tasks complete. No leaks found. Okay, all 6 improvements have been implemented. Character HPAP regeneration added 1% per minute restoration for user character. Same as Soulsparks, very good. If it is like that. Fixed battle Soulspark HPAP loading when entering battle with selected Soulspark. It now currently uses the Soulspark saved HPAP. Yeah, but what about the character? If we are using the character... Gray HP backgrounds, all HP bars, character overview, sparks will now have gray backgrounds like the XP bar with color-coded fill green, yellow, red. Persistent battle result dialog added that stays until user clicks, showing XP gold earned or capture fleet status. Okay, yeah. Their duration increased. Yeah, but what about the other information of leveling up? No, level up stats change logs are scaffolded but require deeper integration with the battle reward system. Interesting. Okay, let's refresh, I assume. What do you think, friends? What do you think? Have we broken everything, or is it going to work? Sorry, we ran into an issue starting the live preview. It's not the best news. Is that now okay, or what is it? Okay, so what do we have? Character regeneration. Something that we can't see right now. Let's go to my sparks. Okay, hunger. She want 1 per hour. That looks a little bit strange, but okay. I hope that still works. Okay. Percent battle reset. So I think we should fight, right? Death system, yeah, I mean, we don't see the death system otherwise when it's happening. Okay, let's try to battle. Let's use a soul spark for that. It's using 120%. Victory. You defeated the soul spark. XP earned. Gold earned. Huh. Okay. Victory. I think... Okay, at least it is saving at still AP and HP, though we have too much of it. Okay, 66 of 79. That is a good one. And also that is better with the health bars. Though here the health bar is still wrong. I mean, still orange. Defeat. You were defeated in battle. Okay. We were defeated in battle and the Soul Spark has again full health. How does this work? How does this work, friends? Doesn't make any sense. Oh man, why? That doesn't make any sense, friends. So what if we're fighting without our... You were defeated. Why am I dying so fast? Okay, it saved something. But I think if we are defeated, then we have full health and action points again. This doesn't make sense. Obviously. That obviously doesn't make sense at all. Okay. Oh, we don't have tickets anymore? But we fought just one battle, didn't we? Wait, that is actually a little bit of a problem. It is a little bit of a problem, but okay. Actually, I think, yeah, if we are doing like unchecking, if we are unchecking quests or sub quests or quests, then actually I think the amount of tickets should go down, further down than 1, and so on. I think that should happen, but yeah, that's another question. Okay, so at least it has now finally less than 120 health, because otherwise it was just OP. Bloop, 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 bloop. I mean, it's still a bit strange, right? If we are defeated, then it is getting back to 100. Right. Doopy doo, boopy boo. What about the regenerating? Is that actually working? 95? 94. $64.80. I mean, let's take a look on that first. 95, 94. $64.80. Is that restoring? Yeah, it is working. Okay, this is working. 65.51. That's good. This is working. What about this actually? 95, 94. We have to refresh it. Yeah, it is. It is recovering as well. 98, 96. Hydration is working as well, I assume. Yeah, hydration is working. Okay. Yeah, friends, so still work to do. So basically it is an improvement, right? What is not working is that if we are defeated, then suddenly we have total full health again. That should not happen. That should not happen. Wait, we don't have full health. 106. Why 106? Because this is how much I had before death, is that? Now again 106. Why exactly 106 is my question. Okay, friends. Thank you very much. That was a good round. It was a good round for the day. We had a new follower on Kick. That was cool. Evie. Also... By the way, we have to try out if we are on Kick and someone is writing like giveaway, is he getting an information as well? That's something I wonder about. Let me try to check it out if you are here already. So we are on Kick. Though I'm not sure if I can be myself on Kick and so let's write giveaway. It appears like it is working not. Not at all. Okay. Why is it so bad actually? Why is Stream Elements not working here? I mean, I do have definitely the bot added to that. Didn't I? Doodle-doodle-doo. The bot is in your part. What means part? Okay, the bot is there, but it's not you working. Is that what it's telling me? Chat bot. Yeah, there's no giveaway information. So you can't take part in the giveaway if you're on Kick. That's quite stupid, isn't it? I mean, why is it not working? Okay, we have to check it the next time. Ooh. All right, friends. Thanks very much. And till the next time. Bye-bye, friends.